I'm going to ask you two questions that I think is going to provide a massive eye-opening discovery for you in the relationship that you have with money. And it will probably lead to some pretty awesome solutions too. So the first question is, today, are you making more money than the day that you graduated high school? For all of you, that probably is yes. Second question, are you further in debt today than the day you graduated high school? For just about all of you, that answer is probably, yeah, Tom, by quite a bit. I can't believe how much debt I'm in. Okay, so we've established that you're making a lot more money than the day you graduated high school, but you're also in a lot more debt too. Mainstream thinking tells us that to get out of debt, no problem, just make some more money. And we're seeing in real life scenarios in colossal numbers that is the farthest thing from the truth, but mainstream is still teaching it, and it's absurd. So just those two questions alone, man, I hope it helps lead you to making some massive breakthroughs. That should be very eye-opening to just about everyone. It was for me when I first heard it. So here's the thing. The secret to money, I love using that word, but the secret to money is trading value in exchange for asking for it. And when you get that down, you can actually start creating money on demand. So what that means is that throwing money at a problem doesn't really fix a money problem. In fact, for just about everybody, throwing money at a problem just puts a person further in debt. Now, if you can use that money to invest in yourself, to get the skills that you need, the muscle, the mental muscle, the skills, the financial education, to know how to start making money work for you instead of you working for money, then you can actually solve that problem at the root level instead of just chopping a weed off at the head where it just grows back even stronger and you become even more in debt. I've certainly got plenty of resources where you can learn all about that. I practice these things myself, and it's totally flipped my world upside down from where I was, like, you know, just a few years ago. Now, let's say you have no money at all. That happens. I totally get that. That was my scenario a few years ago. I didn't have any money. Because I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking it takes money to make money. No, it doesn't. You're probably just going to end up further in debt if you're just throwing money at it and going deeper into that hole and creating more stress. It's a terrible place to be. So if you have absolutely no money, I've actually got a list of 31 ways to raise money now without having any money. Most of them I've tried myself because that's where I started. So I got started on that list, and I just I eventually just put it together in an audio file so that you can listen to it, jot down the notes, and try the ones that make sense for you to try. Even if it's just a few out of the 31 ways, I'm sure you can find a few. It's going to help a lot. So go to my website, tomberkenmeyer.com, and you will see it in the upper right part of the page. Just enter your name and email address and you'll get it right away. It's totally free, and I just wanted to help you out. So go ahead and grab that. That list that I made is not something where you're just cutting a weed off at the top, but it's actually, all of it is designed to help you solve money problems right at the root level so that they don't keep popping back up in life over and over and over again, because how flippin' frustrating is that? I've been there, and you've been there, and you know it, so we can seriously relate to each other on that. And last but not least, one note to make about money. I know for a fact that if enough good people out there change their relationship about money and what they believe about money, the more of the death grip we will remove from the criminals who currently have that death grip on our money supply. And we wonder why we have things like global starvation, poverty. There's human trafficking rings all over the place, including in the United States. There's children's sex traffic rings. You want to know why that's happening? It's because there are enough good people out there that have this toxic relationship about making piles of money, so they don't, making it easier for the criminals to have the death grip that they currently have over the world money supply. And that's where the corruption and the greed and all those other problems are stemming from. So we get enough good people out there to start changing the relationship that they have with money to where enough good people want to start making piles and piles and piles and piles and piles of money, generating it to put to good work, then the criminals are going to lose their power. And when that happens, we're going to start reversing things like poverty and 1 billion kids in the world who are currently starving to death. the human trafficking operations, big pharma being completely out of control, profiting, gosh, what is it, $500 billion a year over people being sick and dying, and all the, all the global problems that we have on this affecting all of us. So the good people have to change their relationship with money, and I know too much, so that is why I am so bent on doing whatever I can to help make that happen, even if it's just shooting these videos and putting them out there. So I hope that helps. I hope you got some value from this. I will probably hear from some of you soon. Connect with me if I can help, or at the very least point you to a resource to get you a step closer to finding a plan or something, or the solution to whatever is going on in your life. If I can do anything to help, I'm here. I'll talk to some of you later. Make it an awesome day. Bye.